gynecomastia. Gynecomastia. Have you heard of it? Well, it's the overgrowth of breast tissue in people assigned male at birth. So we all have breast tissue, men, women, but in people assigned male at birth, they can often develop fully developed breasts, and there's a whole variation. So it might start out as little puffy nipples, or it might develop into very full developed breast tissue. And it's estimated that about 65% of men will develop gynecomastia, and apparently it can come and go. It can happen at various stages of life, and it can be due to hormonal issues or even the medication you're on. So let me first start by saying I'm not a doctor or a nurse. My name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and why am I talking about gynecomastia? Well, people have been reaching out to me asking for some guidance on bras and breast prosthesis because they have gynecomastia and they want to manage it better. So here I am. So let me just say that if you find that you have puffiness under the nipple, or that your breasts are, or your breast tissue, your chest wall is looking different for whatever reason. Maybe it's tender, maybe it hurts, maybe one or both sides are developing or getting puffy or bigger, go see your doctor. That's the first thing you need to do, because men can get breast cancer and we want to rule out anything nefarious. So once that's ruled out, talk to your doctor. Maybe there's a different medication they can put you on, or who knows. But gynecomastia can happen in both breasts. It can happen in one breast and not the other. So there's a lot of challenges that go with it. Now, the people who've been reaching out to me are people who were assigned male at birth. They identify as male, and they're not cross-dressing. They are not transgender people. These are men who identify as men, but they happen to have this condition. And they're looking for a little bit of guidance on how to make the chest wall look even if it's not even, or how to buy a bra and what suggestions I have. And seeing as I fit people with bras all day and make chest walls look even, I'm probably not a bad person to ask. Now, if you are a man who has gynecomastia and it is more pronounced in one side than the other, and so there's more attention being drawn to your chest area because you're uneven and that makes you uncomfortable, there are solutions for that. So the first thing we would do is make your chest wall even. So let's say that there's a bit of a difference between your left and your right chest wall. Well, one of the things you can do is wear a partial prosthesis. Now, a partial prosthesis is made out of surgical grade silicone. It has a bit of weight to it because we want biomechanical balance. It's very soft, so it passes a hug test. So if your kids or whoever hug you, your friends, it will feel very natural. And you can see that it's kind of concave in the back. Now, this is fairly thick, but it can be as thin or as thick as you need it to be. And it would go over the smaller breast. And these come in various sizes and different skin tones. So it could go over the smaller breast. Or if you only have gynecomastia on one side and you have a flat chest wall on the other side, you can have a full prosthesis. So you can see this is a full prosthesis, and again comes in different sizes and different skin tones, and you can put that on your under or not developed chest wall side. But you can't just put these in any old bra because they'll fall out, they'll move. The last thing you want is to be out somewhere and then it falls out or you lose it. I had somebody have that happen to them recently where they got home, they took off their bra and they didn't have their partial prosthesis. It was gone somewhere, and goodness knows somebody must have found it. So you want to keep these in place, and that's where mastectomy bras come in. So what is a mastectomy bra? Mastectomy bra is a bra that looks just like any other bra, but it has pockets behind each cup. So what you want to do is take your breast prosthesis and put it in the pocket of that bra, right behind the cup, and it will just fill in that space. Now, anyone can wear a mastectomy bra. I haven't had surgery. I wear mastectomy bras because they're just so darn comfortable. So your natural breast tissue will fill out the other side. And when you're getting a bra, you want it to, the cup to fit your larger side. But you can see that it has this little cutout in the back, but in the front you can't see the cutout. You can't see the prosthesis. And this holds your prosthesis in place. So you can play tennis, you can jog, you can bend over, you can tie your shoe, and your prosthesis is going to stay in place. You don't have to worry about adjusting it. You know, it's just worry-free, which is exactly what you want. So that is the first thing. But if you have even gynecomastia on both sides, then you don't need a mastectomy bra. You can wear any old bra, or not any old bra, but you know, any bra. And that's great. Now, people come to me quite often because we are happy to take care of everybody here, whether you're male, female, transgender, however you identify, we are happy to see you. It's a very private setting, but you can absolutely shop anywhere. One of the things you need to do though is get the right fit. So let's say you're shopping online and you don't know what size you are, you would measure around under the bust area, and whatever that measurement is, you're gonna add 3 to 5 inches. Who thought of this? I have no idea, but that's how it goes. So if you measure 40 around, you're actually gonna start with a size 44 band, right? That's why most people wear the wrong size bras. I have women in here all the time, 90% of them wear the wrong size bra. So if you measure 40, you're gonna start with a 44 band. And so whatever you measure, if you measure, 35, you're gonna, add 3 to 5 inches, whatever it is. And then your cup size, you're going to measure for the larger breast if you're uneven, but if it's a 1 inch difference, it's an A cup. A 2 inch difference, and I mean from here. So if you measure 40 and around the bust area you measure 41, that's an A cup. 42 is a B cup, and so on and so on. Now, as a cruel joke, there's no standard sizing in bras. So one bra may fit you in a 44B, and another style, you'll be a different size. Yeah, cruel, right? This is what we have to go through. So let's say you found your sizing, and this is why it's always best to go in person if you can to try something on, because you never know until you try it on. But I understand that some people want to order online. So where do you start? What are you going to look for? Well, again, you want to make sure the band is right, because if it's too tight, you're going to get that really awful look that you've seen some women wear, and it just draws attention to the fact that you're wearing a bra, and you may not want people to know. It's up to you. So you've got the band right. Let's say you've got all the sizing right. Nothing's digging in. It's not too loose. It's not too tight. It feels comfortable. You can wear it all day and feel comfortable. But what are the features you want in a bra? You might want to get a bra that is close to your skin tone. And you also might want something that is breathable, because in the summer, it can get hot wearing a bra. So something breathable, comfortable is ideal. And then, yes, this is not a skin tone, but this is a good example of a bra. It has a nice wide band at the bottom, and that just helps it from riding up, which is comfortable. Wider bands so that you don't get all that digging. And really a supportive bra, you shouldn't have to keep hiking up the straps all the time. The support comes from the structure of the bra. You might want something with wider wings on the side so you don't have that digging in and fat coming out. It doesn't matter if you're skinny or not, that happens. Something with a wider back so you don't get those bra marks at the back. And you also probably want something that, first of all, no underwire, because you don't want your bust pushed up, and that makes it very unnatural looking on a man who wants to identify as a man. And you don't want any padding. So this bra, you can see my finger there, it has no padding, and these are really good bras for people with gynecomastia, because often when men have gynecomastia, the fullness is at the bottom of their breast and not at the top. Can't say that's for everybody, but this is what I've seen. And so a bra like this will mold better to the shape of your body, and that's just a better look. Now, there's also no seams in this bra. It's a very supportive bra, but there are no seams in here, which is something that you may prefer the look of, because seams, depending on what you're wearing, can draw attention to the bust area, and you may not want that. But if you are very heavy breasted, a bra with seams will give you extra support. Let me show you. And I should say, I'm using terms like heavy breasted, and if that's the wrong term, forgive me. I'm not so up on my proper vocabulary on everything. So if you have an alternative suggestion of how I can refer to things, please let me know in the comments down below. I very much appreciate your support and your understanding. So this is a bra that has seams, very low profile seams. You can see along here, and sometimes they'll be along here. But a bra with seams will give you extra support if you're heavy chested, or if your gynecomastic breasts are very sensitive. This may be a good option for you as well, because it will give you more support. But what if you're playing sports, right? You're golfing, you're playing hockey, you're playing tennis, jogging. It can be very painful. And this is why people with gynecomastia wear a bra, because if you are heavy breasted, it can be very painful to not wear a bra, and sports can be almost impossible if you have no support. So how about this? Sports bras can be really helpful because they usually are very supportive, and they often can provide a little bit of compression so that just flattens you out a little bit. Now, you can see the left here, it's my left, and the right look different. That's because in many sports bras, whether mastectomy or not, inside the pocket, there's often these little fibrous cups that you can take out, and you should take them out to wash them. And this is generally for women who don't want their nipples to show, and it also gives them a more rounded look. But if you take it out, it will give you a more natural look, and you can see the difference. So that's a good option as well. But there's more options. It's like Ginsu knives, and there's more. This next bra isn't fitting my mannequin too well, so bear with me. But this is a great bra because it's a very thin fabric. Now it's light support, but it's a thin fabric, and it may be enough support for you. And because it has like a longer body, it won't actually look like a bra underneath your clothing. And because it's so thin, it doesn't have the same sort of outline. And the sides are very wide, and the back is very wide. Sorry, this isn't fitting very well. But this might be a good option. So there are options out there for you. This is a really good option that I love. It's called the leisure bra, and it does up in the front. And just to say, sometimes people find that the little hooks are maybe coming a little loose, and one hook will undo. So just take your pliers or tweezers, and not tweezers, but your pliers, and just, tighten them a little bit, not so tight that you can't get them undone, but you might just have to close that gap a little bit. So these are great though. It has a nice band at the bottom. You can see this band. The cups are, the whole bra is like a cotton blend, but it molds to your body. So it gives you medium to light support. It is very, very comfortable because it's breathable. It's not a structured bra, so there's not a lot of seams, but because of the fabric, it molds to your body really well. And it has a wide back, and it's a seamless back, which is really nice as well. So again, it doesn't draw attention to your back area. It just kind of blends in with your clothing, and it comes in a few different skin tones, which is a really great option. So I first of all want to thank everybody who's reached out to me on this subject and asked that I do this video. I'm happy to do it. If you have any suggestions of how to manage gynecomastia, maybe it doesn't bother you at all, maybe you've come up with some great options on how to manage it, let us know in the comments down below, because this is a community where we're helping each other. These are just examples of bras, and again, these are all mastectomy bras, but you don't have to buy mastectomy bras depending on your situation. And if you can go in person, you know, do that, because you know, it makes a big difference to your bra fitting, but make sure that you're going someplace that's going to make you feel comfortable. So I hope that was helpful. Again, let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos, if you have any comments or suggestions, and don't forget to share this video because you never know who you're helping. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you soon.